arrangement with Terry, and I was happy with that, but then I realised how much I cared for that little girl. I realised I wanted to be a dad. So while I'm sympathetic to your situation, it looks like you're not keen on having a dad in the picture.
Well, I thought the men I knew would provide enough male role models.
Now, boy or girl, it's important to know and understand males from birth on.
Possibly.
For me, the priority is the child, not the parents. I'm quite the conservative, aren't I?
Wow, you're making me think again. Not about having a child, but about the dad bit.
I've got to get to the office. If you decide to call again, great, we can talk some more. If not, absolutely no hard feelings. Deal? Nice to meet you, Maya.
And you.
This guy, what's his name? Kirk. Well, Kirk gets 10 points from me already.
For being an architect?
For wanting to be involved with the baby.
That's just it. I don't want him involved.
Let's take the sperm and run, eh?
How else am I going to be a mum now that Mark's out of the picture?
Yes, but Maya, 5 minutes ago, there were 3 parents lined up. You, Mark, and Jay. Now you'll be a solo mum. Is that what you really want?
I wouldn't have to ask his permission for anything. I wouldn't have to invite him to Christmas.
You wouldn't get hurt. That's the real reason, isn't it?
No.
Maya, you've been stung. I know that. But you can't write everyone off. You have to think about the baby. I mean, what would he or she want? Just a mummy? Or a mummy and a daddy?
Do I have to say it?
This is the whole reason you wanted the donor to be Mark. So he could be involved, so the kid could have a father. Like we had.
Mind me calling you back so soon?
Oh, not at all. But I have to confess, I Googled you when I got talking.
So did I. Google you, I mean. You won an architecture award for a footbridge somewhere?
And you once wrote a paper on protocols and peri-operative something or other. No offence, I think we might be rather dull people.
Dull's fine. Being happy is what counts.
Amen to that. So what now?
I guess we start dating?
My ex-boyfriends are going to love this. Oh, you like them. They're a great bunch. My mad family is another story.
Oh, I can't even imagine what you're going to think of mine.
Well, more importantly, what are they going to think of a complete stranger? And worse, one who wins awards for footbridges.
Well, I'm impressed. When I was little on the orchard, I built a bridge once over the creek. It collapsed right after it flooded the chicken coop.
You're a country girl?
Yeah.
My folks run a mixed farm near Blenheim.
Oh, my mum's cousin has a place there. What is her name?
Hold up, young lady. Tanya tells me that this donor chap wants to be an active father.
That's correct.
I presume that means you're not interested in him.
Well, actually...
Well, I want details. Name, age, family.
Look, nothing is set in concrete. Kirk and I are just getting to know each other at this stage.
How much involvement does he want?
I'd be primary carer, but we'd share almost equally. He wouldn't be living, but I'd have a room set aside for him to sleep over and ditto at his place. We'd pull part of our income into a joint fund, which obviously I'd have access to because I'd be out of the workforce for a couple of years.
You've only just met him.
Oh, exactly. Nothing's decided.
We'll see. I want to meet him.
Oh, Mum, it's only early days yet.
I want to meet him as soon as can be politely arranged. Any family you make, we're part of. I want to meet him, and I want to know everything there is to know about him.
He's a gay architect who once won an award for a footbridge he designed. Are you satisfied? They struggled. One of my sisters still thinks it's a lifestyle choice. The other one's cool. What about you?
My dad threw me out and my mum went along with it, but we still talk on the phone when he's out.
Any brothers or sisters?
One of each. Mal thinks I'm a pervert and my sister is a high flyer in finance who thinks that family is for poor people. We exchange Christmas cards.
Wow. Makes me feel a bit better about my lot.
Mrs. Jeffries?
Good, is it?
Yes. Can I get you a coffee?
Oh, no thanks, I can't stay long.
Oh, well, have a seat.
We were just comparing families.
Maya speaks very highly of hers. I had to trade mine in.
You're a bit on the homophobic side.
Yeah, like Hitler was a bit on the anti-Semitic side.
Still, family is forever.
In my case, unfortunately.
Blood ties are the most important. I'm sure your mother would agree with me.
Well, actually, she was the one who let my brother beat me up and my father disown me, so...
Still, there's always two sides to these things.
Bigotry and intolerance versus a scared teenager, as I recall.
Having dealt with this one myself, I know it's not always straightforward. I'm not a regular churchgoer, but I do still have Christian values which are sometimes in conflict over this.
As a practicing Catholic, I can assure you I'm familiar with the dilemma of dogma. In the end, it comes down to a simple choice between loving and hating.
I don't have time, Mum.
I haven't even said anything yet.
You wanted to meet Kirk. You met him. You obviously didn't like him. That is an end to it.
You are about to invite this man into our family. You have a duty to talk this through with us.
I have a duty to choose a donor or co-parent carefully. Any child I have is the priority, not pandering to your prejudices.
I'm not prejudiced. I just don't like him.
I told you.
And it's not fair to shove this man down our throats when he is clearly not compatible.
How do you know that? You spoke to him for 2 seconds.
Long enough. Look,
I thought you'd be happy. I wanted to go it alone, you know that. Kirk made me rethink having a father around for my child. He might be a good dad for all I know.
I thought I'd never say this, but Mark would have made a better dad. Far better.
Well, you need to get over that. I have. Anyway, the point is, this is my decision. Mine and Kirk's. And after meeting you, I wouldn't be surprised if he's having second thoughts.
All the more reason not to have anything to do with him. Say thank you, but no thank you. If you're too embarrassed to do it, I'll do it for you.
No, you go nowhere near him. Now, just go away, I'm busy. She cares. She's worried that I'm so desperate to have a child, I'll rope in anyone to do the deed.
I guess our mother's job is to protect, and she was... It's a nice way of describing a pit bull on steroids.
That's her.
I guess you're going to bat for a grandchild. That's a good thing.
She is a sweetie, really. So anyway, I looked at some of your designs on the net.
And while you're doing that, I was probably looking at your Kennedy's disease.
Were you freaked out?
Oh, like you say, the pre-implant diagnosis thingy can rule it out, so... No, not really.
Phew. I thought that might be a deal breaker.
My thinking is the next step is to exchange health checks. You need to be sure I'm good breeding stock. I meet my friends. You need to get second opinions about me as a potential dad, and then book in for PGD.
What are you saying?
Maya, let's have a baby.
Oh, thank you so much. Here's to successful IVF.
And a happy, healthy new life.
I better get back to work.
I don't have my next meeting for another half hour, so I'll probably sit here thinking of baby names. What do you think about Mabel? I think it's due for a comeback.
I love it. Shall we get together this weekend?
Great. You can meet my friends.
Oh, I'm a bit scared.
Oh, don't be. I love you. Hey.
Oh, Mark, my brother-in-law. This is Kirk Wheeler.
Hi.
I'll call you.
Okay.
Hey, what do you think of Gertrude?
Oh, I love Gertrude.
See you.